Yeah, so today we're going to show you how we replaced our rotten beam from our old 1940s house using a 6x6 pressure treated wood. This is strictly a DIY project, nothing fancy, just wanted to save money, and we did it with our 3-ton jack.
So when we're trying to take off the siding here for our ledger board, rim joist, we were going to take it off to try to find it, but then we ended up finding this old school siding that they layered underneath it and underneath this flashing here. So yeah, it's kind of funny, but more work, but we'll get her done. So right now we got siding off as much as we could. We got the old siding there off, and then we're finding our rim joist down there, and it starts to rot around there. So yeah, we're now just gonna take off this deck here because it's in the way of where we're gonna be building our addition, and we need to get in here. So yeah, let's start doing that. So this is what it looks like. We took that deck off and then the step over there. There was like a makeshift joist here hooked up along here. We got that took off, and man, is this board rotten. You can see it's like around here it's good, but then once it gets to around here it starts to rot a lot. But yeah, it's very rotten. And this is the floor joist here we took off, and then we had to cut off the screws here. So yeah. And then this was the makeshift floor joist, and same with that. And then that is what the whole thing looks like, what we've been doing. And yeah, it's a lot of rotten wood we had to take apart there, so yep. Let's get back to work. Alright, so we got it all taken off, that siding where we'll need to put our ledger board. So we're probably going to have to replace a lot of wood because a lot of it's rotten. But yeah, that will do it for today, and we'll see you in the morning. Hello everyone and good morning. Today we're going to be replacing this rotten beam right here because it's rotten and we can't really work with that. The addition itself will start right around here, but we also have all that rotten board there, so we're definitely going to have to replace all that underneath the door, and then it starts to rot right around here, as you can see, and it just kind of goes all the way to here. So today we're going to be lifting up the house, each floor joist at a time, and we got a 6x6 by 8 foot long post here. We're going to be cutting it into little sections and then filling it in here. We're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to jack up the house, like I said, each floor joist at a time, and then we'll just replace it all in sections across to where we need to go. And then what we're doing at the start of this morning, we took off siding from here all the way to there to see how rotten this floor joist under here was, or the beam here, and it kind of just stopped around here, and then the rest around there is good. So yeah, let's get to it. gonna start cutting the beam.
Oh man, that's a lot of dust.
Whoa. Look at this. We're taking this out now.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
The noise, Haley.
Whew.
Okay.
Very rotten piece. Look at that. Huh. So now you guys can see how we're supporting this. We got our 3-ton jack here supporting this floor joist right in there. So yeah, that's what's holding this up, or this floor joist anyway. It's holding it up right now. Look at that in there. Alright, so we're going to put our beam on, but we wanted to kind of make the pads, or like the concrete, more stable, so we tried to overlap here and make it wider, because before how they had it, it was thinner here, so we just made it wider. That way the beam will rest all on the concrete, and then it'll hit that notch there. So yeah, now we're gonna go cut the beam. Alright, now we're gonna measure and cut the board.
Ready, Russell?
Just gotta cut that little piece there. There we go. It looks like it fits good. We just have to lower the jack down now. Okay, so we got this one in here, and then we also got this one in here. So yeah, we got 2 done. We did this one, and then we took a little break and then did this one after. So tomorrow we will be trying to work on to do all of that over there, and then we're gonna start on doing this over here. We got this jacked up for this floor joist there, and then these bricks removed, and then we can put them back around there. So we'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. Today we're gonna try to finish doing all those little sections of beams all across to where it doesn't start to rot, like right around here it stops. So we're going to be working on just replacing all that, and we're gonna start working on that now. So let's get to it. Now we're doing the 2x6 to the 6x6.
So obviously we're not paid contractors. We're just a family that likes to save money and just preserve the time of the house here, this old 1940s house. So if you're all about codes, and you're all about, making this last 120 years, you probably don't want to watch this. But otherwise, if you just want a quick fix, save $1,000 and only cost maybe a couple $100 or $300, this is for you. Hope you enjoy it and get something out of it.